Hey guys, today we're going to take a drive through Edgewater to give you a vibe of what it's like to live in Edgewater. Let's do it. Hey guys, it's Sep here from Black Book Properties and condoblackbook.com. So you're thinking about moving to Miami and you've heard some great things about Edgewater. Well, today we're going to take a drive through Edgewater to give you a vibe of what it might be like to call this beautiful neighborhood your next home. I live in the Paramount Bay Condo Building, which is right on North Bayshore Drive in Edgewater. As you see in front of us, you see water everywhere. That's the Biscayne Bay, and it's a beautiful sight to see every morning when you wake up. Right now I'm turning right. I'm basically going south on North Bayshore Drive. We're going to be driving past Margaret Pace Park, and here it is coming up on your left, the beautiful Margaret Pace Park. There's people always here all day, all night. People bike riding, skateboarding, whatever it is. There's a little gated dog park for little dogs and for big dogs. It's just a really dynamic environment. I really love this park. It's a place that's really close to my heart, really connects me with nature, with Miami, with my neighborhood every day. And I just love it. I just love it, and I connect with Edgewater every single day, one way or another. I'm in there, either walking from one place to another, taking my morning walk, just looping around, taking my daughter to the dog park to go play with dogs. It's just a wonderful place to be. Edgewater starts on the south at Northeast 15th Street, which is basically where the Venetian Causeway is, all the way up to Northeast 36th Street, which is where the Julia Tuttle Causeway is, and both of those causeways, of course, go to the beach. And to the west, pretty much Northeast 2nd Avenue is the western border, and depending on what parts of Edgewater, it goes a little bit further west than Northeast 2nd Avenue to the railroad tracks. So the great thing about Edgewater is that it has pretty much everything you need. You have the Publix grocery store on 17th, and then they're actually building out a Trader Joe's in Midtown as well, which is basically on the northwest end of Edgewater. So you have a pretty good variety of options. If you also want to get to Whole Foods, it's straight downtown, 5-10 minute drive to get to it, or you can cross over to the beach, another 10-minute drive to get to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. So you have really great options accessible both in the neighborhood and just outside the neighborhood in terms of grocery. When it comes to restaurants, you have a lot of selection in Edgewater, and it just keeps growing. It's just really nice to have all of these different restaurant options. Most of them are very neighborhoody restaurants because Edgewater is very neighborhoody of a place. It feels like home. But you still have some special places like Amara at Paraiso that's a waterfront restaurant that gives you that luxury feel. You also have the Design District, which is on the northwest end of Edgewater, where you have access to some really beautiful upscale restaurants, as well as Midtown, where you get the gamut of all sorts of options. So literally within a 5 to 10 minute drive, you have access to 100 different really nice restaurants to choose from. Cafes, restaurants, bars, the whole gamut. Okay guys, we're gonna take it right here on 31st Street to get to the Paraiso District, which is basically Paraiso Bay views. Then there's Grand Paraiso and Paraiso Bay, and then there's One Paraiso. And right here we also have Amara at Paraiso, which is a great waterfront restaurant. This is an example of what you get for waterfront options or very close to water options in Edgewater. All of the East Edgewater streets end up at dead ends, of course, because of the beautiful Biscayne Bay. Now, we're gonna come check out real quick, just a real brief step out of the car to check out the Baywalk, give you a feel of the beautiful bay and the public Baywalk here in Edgewater. Hey guys, we're here on the Baywalk in Edgewater. We're actually right outside Biscayne Beach, which is a beautiful luxury waterfront building here in Edgewater. And the Baywalk basically is planned to go from around here actually further up and then all the way down to downtown Miami. So it's going to be a beautiful waterfront walking option and just making Edgewater even that much more neighborhoody and walk friendly. Hey guys, we're still in Biscayne here. We're about to take a left onto 36th Street, which is the northernmost street of Edgewater. If you take a right, you end up on the Julia Tuttle Causeway, which will take you to Miami Beach, the mid-beach area of Miami Beach. But I also want to show you before we do that, how close Edgewater is to Midtown Miami and the Design District. Essentially, they intersect here right around Northeast, just right past Northeast 2nd Avenue, right past the railroad tracks, is really where the Design District, Edgewater, and Midtown Miami intersect. Design District is a pretty amazing neighborhood with all the ultra luxury brands you can think of. It just feels like you're in a whole different universe when you're here. We just crossed 36th Street and now we're in Midtown Miami, which is full of convenient stores and restaurants and condos and apartment buildings. It's a nice little few block neighborhood. I guess it's about 4 by 4 block roughly, or something along those lines. Neighborhood that gives, it's just a really convenient place to live as well. And it's right on the border of Edgewater. We just did the little loop where we got out of Edgewater for a second, went to Design District, went to Midtown Miami. Now we're gonna head south on Northeast 2nd Avenue to give you a little glimpse of the other main street in Edgewater. So Northeast 2nd Avenue, especially on the north side of Edgewater, is really what's connecting Edgewater to Midtown Miami now. So it's really wonderful to see all of this come together so that the neighborhoods really create a sort of a uniform feel and makes people feel connected, especially when they're walking. Just makes all these neighborhoods feel much more walkable. My son absolutely loves amor di pasta. He loves butter and salt pasta. So we come here to Amor di Pasta for that. It's really consistent. You know, the food there is really consistent, and my wife loves pasta. Frankly, I think who doesn't love pasta, right? So it's a great family place that we come to. Right now we're passing through Bremen. Miami owns a few blocks of Edgewater, and so if you want a beautiful luxury car, you don't have to go very far to get it. Here on 19th Street you have Bridge Prep Academy, you have a temple, and then further down here you have Setner Academy. Bridge Prep is a charter school and Setner Academy is a private school. And there's also a pretty big set of sort of preschool options in the neighborhood, as well as other private schools that do elementary, middle, and so on that are not too far away, just a few minutes away. We're here on Northeast 2nd Avenue and Northeast 14th Street. On the corner there you see the Adrian Arts Center, which is performing arts center, ballet, opera house, symphony, orchestra, all that good stuff. They do a lot of off-Broadway shows here. Basically, in this corner we're essentially in the arts and entertainment district, which is bordering Edgewater. So as you see, everything's just so very much connected and very close to each other. We're here on Biscayne Boulevard going south. We're just passing the Adrian Arts Center, which technically is an arts and entertainment district, but literally is a block away from the southern edge of Edgewater. We're heading into downtown right when we cross that bridge. We're essentially in downtown Miami. We are in downtown Miami. Some people call it the Park West neighborhood of downtown. On your left, you're gonna see the museums. On the right, you're gonna see waterfront condos. Just wanted to show you how connected and close everything is, that when you do choose a place like Edgewater, you're essentially giving yourself very easy access to so many destination places. It's just such a wonderful central place to live. Hey guys, we're on Northeast 15th Street, just east of Biscayne Boulevard, passing North Bayshore Drive again, which is the main easternmost street of Edgewater, the southern part of Edgewater. We're heading into the Venetian Causeway, which essentially takes us to the beach. I consider this the southeasternmost part of Edgewater. It's just a great ending to our drive today because of the beautiful scenic route that you get when you get onto the Venetian Causeway. I really hope you guys enjoyed the drive through Edgewater today. I hope it gave you a really good vibe and perspective of how many great things Edgewater has to offer. And if you have any questions or comments, or if anything else you need to know, just reach out. We'll be happy to help. Have a wonderful day.